The spring cleaning is continuing, and today we're working on my oven, which I really don't want to do. But since we're moving to the kitchen, we're gonna start with the thing that I want to do the least. To get it out of the way, to put it behind us, we can do it. I'm clearing everything off and getting the grates, put in some water to soak all the nasties off. Surprisingly, there was only one lone spoon back there. This is a gas stove, so I didn't pull it out all the way. I'm not trying to final destination my house, okay? Now, this is the part that I'm so embarrassed about. I have not cleaned this since we've moved in, which is almost a year now. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my little vacuum to get up all the crumbly bits at the bottom. They're like petrified fossils at this point. Watch out, she's got her steam cleaner on. To be honest, I was hoping this would work much better than it actually did. It didn't really. It might have loosened up, but it didn't really work. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way. Some good old elbow grease. And by the end of this, I had grease all the way up to my elbows. So it took me about 2.5 hours to get this stove oven cleaned. And because I'm trying to fit this into a 3-minute video, you're getting the heavily condensed version. I don't know who's having more fun, me or the scrub daddy right now. So I repeated the cycle of scrubbing, then wiping away, scrubbing, then wiping away, probably 3 or 4 times. And each time it was getting a little better and a little better. Thank goodness, because I was scrubbing my little heart out. I was breaking a sweat. This was also my workout for today. Once I had everything about as good as it was gonna get, I went through with a regular all-purpose cleaner to try to get any residue that I left behind. But then just to be on the safe side, I also ran it at like 500 for 30 minutes to kill off anything, hopefully. Which, let me tell you, had my house smelling great. I cleaned all the walls around and behind and the underside of the range thing, but for time management purposes, it was part of the part that I condensed down. Yeah, you know what I mean. Words are hard, okay? Now, I wasn't gonna lift the range, but I told myself, Megan, don't be lazy. Honestly, I had no idea what to expect under here, and all those wires and pipes kind of gave me the willy-nillies. Again, not trying to final destination my house. Now, what is this that came out of this little crevice? Oh, that was the worst smelling thing that came out of this whole ordeal. We are almost at the finish line, people. Everything's looking real good, and then I remembered the boiler drawer. I didn't realize, but it says right there in the drawer, do not use for storage. Oops. Our burners have been marinating long enough, and I scraped each one to get them looking better. There's the marinade juices. Want a sip? Now is the fun part of putting everything back together. Putting everything back in his little home. And we light the ceremonial candle to let everybody know that we're done and to not ever use this stove again. Now everybody tell her how pretty she is and how good of a job I did. Don't worry, I did clean the racks. I just didn't put them in because I wanted the full effect of seeing how clean this oven now is. She's beautiful, stunning, gorgeous, and nothing is getting cooked in this oven ever again. One item down on our long list of spring cleaning items. See you again tomorrow. Toodaloo!